Howdy, howdy, guys. There's some rain in here. On my phone here. How is everyone? Mm, you know, hey, hey, Meg. Hey, Amy. Hey, Lauren. So, how's everyone's day been so far? Has everyone been safe out in this? I know here in my area, it's been windy and rainy here. So, um, and it's been pretty warm today as well. Um, I'm gonna pop the link here. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. As long as I know who you are, and we keep it positive and family friendly. And yep, you renewed your last. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Getting ready for the cruise. Day in a week has been terrible, but not much. I can do it better right now, but at least we only got a dusting of snow. Hate to hear that, Amy, but yeah, at least you only got a dust of snow. I, I'm I'm ready for spring and ready to be able to get out and do stuff more. Uh, I was telling Dad the other day, it looks like it's gonna be. Looks like it's gonna look. It's looking like I may have to wait till springtime to even get things done on the vehicle. But I know one good thing about it. I know if I have issues with the power steering pump on the truck, I'm gonna do the same thing like I did with this and change all of it out at one time. I'm not gonna just change half of it. I'm gonna change all of it out at one time. Because I know that one on the truck is uh, well, the only one we're driving right now is the van. That's the only one we got right now. The mechanic is still working on the truck. Still, he still has the truck, and it's been in the shop for over a month now. So yeah, his guy they've been sick. Just I think just started work this week. So we only got one right now, and we're just having to refill that reservoir. Just having to take a chance on refilling that reservoir. That's good, Meg. I've got that I'm using that power steering fluid that says it's supposed to stop the leak temporarily is what I'm putting in there right now. Yeah. So, but usually about the time that I refill the reservoir, it's done leaked out. So, yeah. And like I said, I do by the way it's looking, I know for sure it's coming from the hoses, but it also at the same time too looks like it's coming from that steering gear box. So I said, well, since that's the original steering gearbox, it's probably been on there since 1985. That's the reason why I went ahead and changed it. Went ahead, just a big idea. Just go ahead and change it all out. And see, once I get all that done, then I'll have a whole new power steering system on the vehicle itself because there's nothing else to change. Because the pump has already been changed, the reservoir's already been changed, and now I'm working on the return hose, the pressure hose, and the steering gearbox, and that's all's left. So after all that's replaced, I shouldn't have any more leaks. Hopefully, not from the power steering. Anyway, because I asked my mechanic and I asked also the guy that works at the parts store. I said, "Is there anything else I need to change on that thing?" He said, "No, you pretty much changed the whole system out. There's nothing else left." So you can't, I mean, there's nothing else. But so yeah, and like I said many times here, there's no level place for me to work on anything, and finding help here is very challenging. So yeah. You've changed almost everything on your power steering as well. Hey, Joseph. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, but um, hey, Meg.
Hey,
Hey.
in
What?
bed, but I wanted to say back to you. Amazing work this weekend.
Do what now?
Thank you for your amazing work this weekend.
Oh, you're very welcome.
It is absolutely awesome that we have another group cruise going. So
Yeah. Oh, see, my problem is, Lorraine, mine's really pouring. It's like I don't. It's like I don't much more fill the reservoir up. Say I can fill the reservoir up today, and if I go out in it today, it's done leaked out by tomorrow.
yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the
And
same way. We can do much more.
huh,
We can do much more.
much more.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
I'm excited about that.
yeah.
Well, I'll get me to you in 21 days.
Yeah. You get meet me in 21 days. Yeah.
Yep,
Looking forward to it.
I'm absolutely looking forward to it. I've made some promises that may take some video when I hug you for the first time. I'm so
Okay.
looking forward to it.
Uh. Yeah. I better fundraising. Yeah. Um. I was thinking, this time we did it around the Valentine's Day weekend and the Super Bowl weekend, and most people are really interested in those things than they are uh, other things. I was
Yeah.
thinking it might be better to do it on a weekend where there's no other holiday, there's no like other things hindering that.
And I think we can get more participation from some bigger channels, maybe. A few of them, possibly. Maybe.
Hey, Peace Dragon.
Because I know there are some bigger channels that were interested, but I think it was just bad timing. So
Hey Joseph, I sent you something in Facebook Messenger. You're more than welcome to come up.
um,
I've met this guy in person. He's a good guy. Uh, but but yeah. Uh, all in all, we had a pretty good turnout. I think.
it was pretty great. I mean, it was really great. So I drank too many shoeies, which is one too many, but you did a good job.
yeah. It only functioned on like 3 hours of sleep. Hey,
And I got at least twice as much sleep as you did, so I did good. I also helped my brother move the morning before, or the Saturday. So
Yeah.
I think it did good. I think maybe possibly. Um,
Um,
but I just want
but
to
I just
thank
want to
you.
thank you.
Can you
Can
mute
you
YouTube?
mute
YouTube
YouTube
sound?
sound? Hey. How is everyone?
Oh, doing
Oh,
all
doing
right.
all
But
right. But
we're getting
we're
that
getting that
bad
bad
echo
echo
from me.
from me. Can y'all hear me?
We could
We
hear
can
you,
hear
but
you, but
we're
okay.
getting
We're getting
bad
bad
echo.
echo.
It's
It's
feedback.
feedback.
We're getting
We're getting
feedback.
feedback. Yeah, I'm not able to hear y'all real well either.
Is there?
Is there?
What did
What
you
did you
come up
come up
on?
on? My phone.
Um,
Maybe if I back away from it. Is it still there?
echo.
Echo.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's still
it's
on.
still on. I may have to go off and come back on my tablet.
Try that.
Try
And see
that.
what happens.
All right, I'll be back.
Uh,
But I was gonna tell you, Kenneth, I have to go to sleep.
you have to
Thanks
go
for having
sleep.
me up.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a
Yeah,
great day.
he
I can't wait
sings.
to meet you twice.
Yeah, he sings and picks guitar. Now I will say he is a gospel singer, but I do like his music though, and and uh and things. So, but yeah, he. I bet I've met I've met him. I think I know of at least once I've met him, if not twice, in person. Well, you have a good night's sleep, Meg.
I'm gonna try to. I have to be at work in 4 hours, so I'm gonna try to.
In 4 hours. So what time? So you're the same time as me, aren't you?
Yes, I am. 7:30.
So it's 3:30 here. So 4 hours that'd be.
But I only have to walk across the room. I have the blessing of only having to walk across the room. So,
Awesome.
good night. Take care.
Good night. Bye. But yeah, he has his own. Joe's Dunn has his own YouTube channel as well, and but yeah, um, I met him, and I met. I don't know if any of y'all have ever watched. If y'all have ever watched Living Faith Television, Channel 8. Uh, there's a there's another gentleman that I used to watch all the time when I had cable. Um, Bob Smallwood. He did a show called Picking Time, and I met him in person as well. So yeah, uh, still here listening while you fall asleep. Okay, Meg. Um, but um, but yeah, he but yeah, I met them too, and I actually went to last year. I believe it was last year or maybe a year before. I don't remember. Anyway, I went to Pikeville, Kentucky, and they have what they call Hillbilly Days in Pikeville, Kentucky, and Joseph Dunn and Bob Smallwood uh, were there at the um, at the at the Hillbilly Days thing. So, but yeah, anybody else is more welcome to come up if you like, as long as I know you. And but yeah, since I did away with cable, pretty much, I pretty much lost all them connections to the stations that I used to watch back when I had cable. Um, but I I can remember I used to watch the RFD TV and uh, Game Show Network and uh, I'd watch westerns on. I'd watch western movies and yeah, I understand. When this TV here quit, that's when I told Dad that we might. It even helped cut down on my cable and internet bill. Because when I had cable plus internet, my cable bill was always over $200 and some a month usually. And now I just have internet. So now I do have that internet uh, internet TV service. You can go on the website and pick up all those stations that I was mentioning. USTV.go. Uh, USTV.go. You can pick up like 93 stations. And you can pick up news channels, sci-fi, USA, things like that. And but yeah, I just pay for internet now, and it's a lot cheaper for internet. So you don't get with that internet thing, all thing you need is internet and a VPN. Yeah. But what are some of your all's favorite um, shows, cartoons, things you watched growing up as your childhood? Bonanza, F Trooper, Monsters, Adams Family. Okay, cool. Yeah, I um I don't know if I've ever had. I see. I don't know if I've ever seen the Munsters or anything like that. But yeah, I like the old stuff better than I do the new stuff today. Um, because there was a lot more. Okay, but yeah, I like the stuff that was a lot more. Um, they were a lot more cleaner back in the old days, better than they are now. Uh, I find a lot of movies and TV shows they use a lot of um, foul language and stuff like that. But yeah, I got it. What's I say I was told that Monday was President's Day. Um, what's everybody doing on that day? I know there's no mail, no post offices, no nothing that day. Um, you call it wholesome. Wholesome TV. Oh, okay. What trying to think something to talk about. What was since we're talking about uh since we're talking about food or talking about gas stations that was around when you was a child, what was one of your favorite gas stations? Um, what was one of your favorite gas stations growing up that was around that's not around today? Yeah. Um, but yeah, I um trying to find something to talk about. Uh, without boring you all. Um, Sinclair because it had a dinosaur. Um, I've never heard of that one. Um, so what was your all's favorite what was your all's favorite food uh also got glasses for a full tank. Oh wow. Hmm. What was y'all's favorite food as a childhood growing up that was around back then not that's not too popular now? Um, um, wow, I'd never seen I've never seen a Sinclair before. I never even heard of it. Wow. No, I have not. I haven't had a chance. I need to also look at the excursions too. Um, I gotta look at the excursions on the Carnival Horizons. Um, I'm not really took the chance to look that up yet. I need to do that though. Um, I was seeing if Joseph was coming back. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Ground hamburger. Yeah, I've heard there has been some good food that you can get from gas stations and stuff. Um, but we have um, some of the gas stations we have here. Like I said, we have Marathon. We got Food City, Gas and Go. Um, we got okay. Back I just fell asleep, so you can't talk. Okay, I understand. Uh, but And we got Marathon, we got BP stations. We used to have one called Amico, and then they changed the name to Sitgo, and now it's from Sitgo to Marathon, and now it's Right Quick. Now we got one that's called Right Quick. Um, Well, Sean actually asked me to go and look at that up the other day. I forgot to look it up. You know me, I'm so busy on other channels that I don't think about looking up stuff for myself. And yeah. Um but yeah. But yeah. Kept her awake during the telephone, no way to talk well enough. I understand. Um, yeah, I just kind of just kind of like run out of stuff to talk about. um, Unless I have somebody up here to help me carry on a conversation. Um, I messaged Joseph Dunn to ask him if he'd come back up. He hadn't replied back yet. But anyway, um, yeah, I hear that there's a lot of stuff to do on the cruise um from videos that I've watched from people that's taken cruises before. And yeah, um, I'm looking forward to my very first one. So yeah, I know a bunch of people are lurking, no talking. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm boring. I'm boring y'all because I don't say much. Um, but yeah, um, I know trivia is one of them because I know Amy said she likes trivia. So, um, but anyway, um, um, and I can't wait to see what Disney World's going to be like either. Um, it's hard to believe that we're going to be changing springtime. We're going to be springing forward here in about a month or so, maybe less. We're going to be springing forward, changing the clocks again, and going to spring forward. I kind of wish that they would leave it when we're getting ready to change it this time. I kind of wish. I kind of wish they would leave the time like it is, or not right now, but when we change it, when we spring forward. But because I like having more daylight in the evenings. Um, quite a bit of entertainment. Yeah. Um, it seems like when it's daylight in the evenings more, you can get more stuff done in the evenings. Yes, I have ridden a horse. I used to go to a place that we have here near my house called Small Miracles Therapeutic Horseback Riding. Yeah, I think I froze on my screen. Am I froze? Am I back? Can y'all hear me? See me? But until I got to where I'd outgrew. Well, I will say this. Hey, Diane. I'm back. Okay. I feel like I'm freezing. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I used to ride horses at therapeutic horseback riding, Small Miracles Therapeutic Horseback Riding, when I was younger, and until I literally was falling off of the horse, and I never did go back anymore after that. I had made the wrong move, and the horse started taking off real fast and things. And if they didn't have anybody there to catch me, I would probably have landed in the sand from a good distance. Because that horse was huge. And I said, this is it for me. I didn't want to go back again. Okay. Lord, I haven't done that in years. I haven't dressed up in years. Or done any trick or treating. Like I said before, when I got in my when I got just before I got into my teens, I went to trick or treating one last time, and that was it. I hadn't been back since trick or treating. Yeah, I hear that it gets pretty warm out there. In 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 Texas and um in Texas and in Phoenix. Diane says, I quit riding when my grandpa's horse bit me. Oh, yeah, I probably would have too. But yeah. You own horse? Oh, you own horses? Cool. Yeah. Um. She was just as losing her baby and not her. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. I understand. But yeah. I don't know if I've seen your horse or not, Lorraine, to be honest. But um but yeah, I, there were some pretty horses back when I rode horses, but Lord, I doubt the people are still there. The ones that were there when I. Ooh, 114. Wow, that's hot. But y'all have humidity though. You don't have dry heat, do you? I like I was saying earlier, I wouldn't mind being able to find me a piece of land somewhere where where it's level to be able to work on things, have a garage, things like that. Of course, like I said, I would still have to have some help being able to work on vehicles, even if I got my own garage. Diane says, I remember coming through Needles at 3 a.m. and it was 105. Wow. Now that's hot. 105 degrees. I, like I said, I like it about 65 to 70 year round. But I know it don't always work that way. Um, but those are beautiful horses, Laurie. Um, but yeah, I just yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to be able to find a piece of property out there near court side or something. At least being a dry heat with no humidity. Um, ugh. But yeah, I think well, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I've been on here for a little over an hour, and yeah. Where is it you're from, Diane? No, he really don't want to move. Like I said, I'm near Louisville. Okay. Like I said before many times, I'm more into traveling than he is. He's not really into traveling much. And I've also got to try to figure out. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I will get the truck back about the time the Helen, Georgia meetup happens. Because, you know, it's, yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks to all my moderators for coming by, looking after the chat, and thanks to Ron Darrell for the raid. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.